Explosive Champions League drama. Real Madrid shocks Manchester City, while Arsenal powers through. Plus, PSG routs Chelsea, and who is the breakout star of the night? We've got it all, right here, right now. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Pep Guardiola says, "Everybody wants to fire me," after Man City's Champions League loss to Real Madrid. This is a seismic moment for Manchester City and their legendary manager, Pep Guardiola. After another heartbreaking Champions League exit at the hands of Real Madrid, Guardiola himself admitted that the pressure is immense, stating, "Everybody wants to fire me." With only one season left on his contract, speculation is rampant about his future at the club he's managed for a decade. Real Madrid, the perennial Champions League giants, once again proved to be City's kryptonite, eliminating them for the fourth time in 5 years. Despite City's domestic dominance and significant investment, their Champions League trophy cabinet remains largely empty under Guardiola, with only one win in 10 years. This latest defeat, a 5-1 aggregate loss, will undoubtedly fuel further debate about whether this period will be remembered as a success or a failure. Even with key players missing, Real Madrid, under the guidance of first-time elite manager Alvaro Arbeloa, showcased their championship pedigree, proving that experience and a winning mentality can overcome even the most star-studded squads. The tactical battle was intense, but in the end, Madrid's ability to perform on the biggest stage once again prevailed. Fans are divided, with some calling for a change at the top, while others believe Guardiola is still the best man to lead City to European glory. Analysts are dissecting every decision, questioning if City's immense resources are being fully leveraged in their quest for Champions League supremacy. But don't go anywhere, because the drama isn't over yet. We're diving deep into how Premier League teams are faring in Europe after this brutal round of results. Premier League hurting after failed Champions League comebacks, as Man City's quadruple quest ends. The Premier League's reputation has taken a significant hit this week, with multiple English clubs facing Champions League elimination. Manchester City's quadruple dreams are officially over after their defeat to Real Madrid, marking another disappointing European campaign for Pep Guardiola's side. This isn't just about City. It highlights a broader struggle for English clubs in the knockout stages. While Arsenal managed to advance, other giants like Chelsea were convincingly outplayed by PSG, and Tottenham faces an uphill battle after a heavy first-leg loss. The narrative is shifting, with questions arising about the Premier League's true strength on the European stage, especially when compared to the tactical prowess of teams from La Liga and League One. The pressure is now on for the remaining English teams to salvage pride and secure crucial coefficient points. Supporters are frustrated, questioning the consistency of Premier League clubs in crucial European ties. Pundits are debating whether the domestic focus is hindering European performance, or if other leagues have simply caught up and surpassed England's elite. And speaking of PSG's dominance, we've got the full recap of all the Champions League action, including some stunning upsets and decisive victories. Champions League recap: Arsenal advances, PSG routs Chelsea, Madrid KOs City. It was a massive night in the Champions League as the race for the quarterfinals heated up. Arsenal has successfully booked their ticket to the next round, defeating Bayer Leverkusen with a solid 2-0 performance. Meanwhile, Chelsea faced a humbling experience against Paris Saint-Germain, suffering a crushing 3-0 defeat on the night and an overwhelming 8-2 aggregate loss, signaling a tough season for the London club in Europe. In a dramatic turnaround, Sporting CP staged an incredible comeback, overturning a 3-0 first-leg deficit to win 5-0 in their return leg against Bodo/Glimt, securing their place in the quarterfinals. And in the headline clash, Real Madrid once again proved their Champions League pedigree by defeating Manchester City 2-1 at the Etihad, clinching a 5-1 aggregate victory and eliminating Pep Guardiola's side. Fans are buzzing about Arsenal's smooth progression and PSG's demolition of Chelsea. The incredible comeback by Sporting CP is being hailed as one of the most exciting moments of the round, while City's exit continues to spark debate. But who were the standout performers on these incredible nights of football? We're breaking down the top players who made the biggest impact. Top 10 players, Manchester City 1-2 Real Madrid. While the scoreline saw Real Madrid triumph 2-1 over Manchester City at the Etihad, completing a 5-1 aggregate win, the individual performances told a story of resilience and brilliance. Despite going down to 10 men early on due to Bernardo Silva's red card, Manchester City fought valiantly, especially in the second half. However, it was Real Madrid's Arda Güler who stole the show, not just for his attacking prowess, but for his exceptional playmaking. Güler led all players with an impressive 16 progressive passes, demonstrating his ability to consistently move the ball into dangerous areas, and posted 2 key passes. Dean Huijsen was another standout for Madrid, being the busiest player on the ball with 101 touches and ranking highly in progressive passes. For City, Jeremy Doku was a constant threat, leading all players with 7 completed take-ons and delivering 5 key passes, making him the most direct attacker on the pitch. Rayan Cherki also showcased his carrying ability with 18 progressive carries, while Aurelien Tchouameni's all-around performance for Madrid, marked by a high XD gain and numerous progressive plays, cemented his status as a key player in their victory. Supporters are debating who truly deserved man of the match, with Doku's individual effort against the odds drawing significant praise. Analysts are highlighting the tactical battle and the emergence of young talents like Güler and Huijsen on the biggest stage. And that's a wrap on our Champions League deep dive. But stick around, we've got a rapid-fire recap of all the biggest stories and your final chance to join the news family. All right, team, what a night of football action. Real Madrid once again sent Pep Guardiola and Manchester City packing from the Champions League. The Premier League felt the sting as multiple English clubs stumbled in Europe, while Arsenal marched on. PSG delivered a stunning performance to rout Chelsea, and we saw incredible comebacks and standout individual talent across the board. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to news for all your sports updates, smash that notification bell so you never miss a video, drop a comment below with your thoughts on the biggest upsets, and follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you in the next one.